Harry, welcome to Crawley. You're our second summer signing. How good does it feel to be here?
Yeah, it's nice. It's good to be back with Linz and looking forward to hopefully getting the boys promoted and being part of it.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about your relationship with Scott in a bit. But firstly, how nice is it to know where you're going to be playing football so early? Obviously, as we said, you're our second summer signing, and it must feel good for a player to know that you've got that sort of security early doors and you can get planning for the season.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was nice towards the end of the season and looking forward to, looking to this season and seeing what we was going to be doing. I've been there before. We don't have a club and it's not nice, so I just wanted to have it done, and luckily I've got it done.
Yeah, and how long ago did you sort of first hear about the interest? Because obviously Scott came back towards the tail end of last season. So was it pretty clear from sort of the end of last season that this is where you were going to be?
Yeah, I can't remember when about it was, but I was obviously at Bromley for the second half of the season. I enjoyed it there and looked like I was going to be staying there. But when I spoke to Linz and Tobias, it was just something that my gut was telling me to do, and to come and back myself here and to be part of it and the way they play football and hope to be part of something good.
Yeah, obviously, as you've touched on already, you've got a pre-existing relationship with Scott. Talk us a little bit about that. When you've obviously first worked with him at Swindon when he was assistant, and then obviously manager as well. So what's that relationship like?
Yeah, I didn't have him for gaffer for a while, and to be fair, I think we played a few games, but my mind was probably elsewhere, and I was looking to move on. But the time that I had him before, and yeah, I loved it. It was the best season I've had in football, and we had some good times together, and hopefully I can rekindle them.
Yeah, and obviously it would be good because you know the way that his teams like to play. You know, obviously the football. You know, we've built quite a good, understanding in the EFL of like how Crawley want to play. We know Scott likes keeping the ball, passing it around. So do you think that's going to be beneficial to your game?
Yeah, the main thing was me was the chances. I know that I'll get chances in front of goal, and I know especially at this level I can take chances. So I just wanted to be somewhere where that could happen and we can help each other, because I think Crawley need help getting back up the league, and I need help being on the pitch and scoring goals again. So it was a perfect match.
Yeah, exactly. We've obviously just been relegated to League Two, but it's been made clear by ownership, by Scott, that the aim is to gain promotion back to League One as soon as possible. So I suppose that provides extra incentive because you're going to want to come in, you're going to want to win games, not only just play them. So it must be a good feeling knowing that there are really strong ambitions here.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think if you spoke to anyone in the league, that's their aim. It's League Two is what it is, kind of thing, and there'll be shocks. And I think every team will be looking at themselves this summer and having a look around the league, saying we can get promoted. Why can't we? There's 3 go up autos, top 7 get playoffs. So I think if I was signing for anyone in the country, that would be the conversation. And it's easy saying it. You just need to be part of a group that can go and do it and back themselves. So I don't want to sit here and say it's going to be easy, but I think every team in the country will be wanting to be at least in them 7 that get playoffs and have a chance of going up. So we just need to do our talking on the pitch and do it that way.
Yeah, obviously we know you're a forward and the aim is to score lots of goals, but have you got any sort of other personal ambitions? Is it just to get out there, prove to Scott that you're the guy that can do it and play as many minutes as possible?
Yeah, I think football's short memories, and your life can change so fast in football. I've been here before, like you said, where you have no club, and within 6 months everything was turned around, and you get moved to a good club, and it doesn't go well for a little bit of time, and you have things off the pitch and stuff, and all of a sudden you're forgotten again. So it can work both ways, but it's just about, I thought this was the best place to come to remind other people, but remind myself as well that especially at this level I can impact games of football regularly, and I've never been promoted, so I want to do that as well.
Yeah, and for the fans that I suppose you've played a lot of EFL games, so there is a good chance that Crawley fans even would have seen you play a lot. But if they haven't, how would you sort of describe yourself as a player?
Yeah, I just want to be involved in games of football. I think if you watch me, I want to be someone that I probably won't go unnoticed, but I want it to be for the right reason. I want to score goals, I want to win games, and I want to be a part of that. So
Yeah,
that's about it.
yeah, and obviously you've known not just Scott. We spoke a little bit before off camera, Rush from when you were younger, and there's some other faces. So is that something you're looking forward to, sort of, rekindling with them and getting to know a new group?
Yeah, football's one of them. You're constantly within in a new building with new faces, and we're all here for the same reason. So you very quickly get along with each other and get to know each other because you're with each other most days of the week. So I would never not go somewhere because I know someone or because I don't. You hopefully it's a good group and we'll get along and do well together.
Yeah, still got a little bit of the summer left. We're back in pre-season in around about 20 days. So how much are you looking forward to that and just sort of getting back out, on the training pitch? Because obviously we know how tough pre-season is.
Yeah, not really. I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to the first game of the season. I'd be lying if I sat here and said I can't wait for pre-season, but...
Well, Rick as well, so you know what pre-season is going to put you through.
It's one of them. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm looking forward to pre-season, but I'm looking forward to the season start and getting to good nick and get match fit. And can't wait for the first game of the season. But
yeah, looking forward to getting out there in front of the Crawley fans as well.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. I'm looking forward to the first game of the season, and I think that's always one of the best games of the season. The first game, it's like you said, you just had pre-season, and it's 5-6 weeks of not much fun. So
a lot of training. Well, yeah. Harry, welcome to Crawley, and hopefully you have a successful stay here.
Cheers, thank you.